To the Photopea instructions for how to do a double exposure. You'll need to open up or download and then open up both pictures. You need to have eagle, then you need to have flag. Double exposures are nothing new. This goes back to the days of film and darkroom photography, where, like Alfred Eisenstadt here, he took a picture of two guys looking afraid at nothing. Then he took a second picture of a woman in a studio, kind of dressed like a ghost. He stacked the two negatives on top of each other and printed them as one image. Now, unless you knew how photography worked back then, and not many people did, you would see this picture and go, oh my gosh, it's proof of a ghost. And Eisenstadt thought that was hilarious, by the way. But really, it's just two pictures stacked on top of each other. So when we look at some old pictures, even some modern day pictures that look like a ghost, it's really just two images and it's a double exposure. So let me show you how to do that. First, let's go to the flag picture. Go to Select All or Control A on your keyboard. Edit, Copy or Control C. Go to Eagle. Edit, Paste or Control V on your keyboard. And now you have layer 1 and the background. The flag layer needs to be selected. Go to opacity, and how far you move this bar is kind of a personal choice. I'm kind of looking at like 39 or 40, just somewhere in there. You choose how much you want to turn this down so that you can start to see the double exposure, the two images together. Now for your grade, you're pretty much done. You can file export this as a JPEG and go ahead and turn this in, but I want to show you one more step that makes this a little bit more creative. Go to Layer, Flatten Image. It's way down here at the bottom. Now we've combined both the flag and the eagle together so that we can edit them at one time. Go to Select, Magic Cut. It's going to do its best to try and select the eagle's head. Remember, green is add, red is take away, and gray is one of those two erasers. I do want to add just a little bit more of the eagle's kind of throat area. Now it grabs too much, so I need to go back and tell it, no, I don't want this area. And you can do just the top of the eagle's head if you want to, just the white part. That's probably what I'm going to do. It accidentally grabbed a couple of stars up here, so I'm going to say, no, I don't want that part. It's got two stars right here. I want to say, yes, I want what's on the eagle's head, but no, I don't want this area right here. Make sure the green and the red don't touch. And it will not be perfect. We can clean this up on the next step. You just want most on the right-hand side, most of the top of the eagle's head. If you get a little extra, that's totally fine. Just don't get less than what you want. Click OK. And then from here, we can do some simple cleanup with our eraser tool. If this tool isn't big enough, look at the brackets on your keyboard next to the P, or you can change the size of your selection area over here. I'm just going to kind of clean this up, a little bit of the eraser tool, kind of blend it together. I don't want all of this right here. Does not have to be perfect. If this was your picture, I definitely want to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. And so that's another way you can do a double exposure. You can file, export as a JPEG, and then turn either one or both of these in. Really just show me that you can do a double exposure. Now for the second grade of the day, you need to go find your own two pictures. They can be of anything, preferably kind of a related subject like two people or two landscapes or something like that that would go together. Make a double exposure. It can look like where it's the whole picture or more of a cutout like this one is. It's your choice. File, export as a JPEG on that, and then turn that in on Schoology, both of those.